people are gonna have to have the same job. Like we have 2 bar guys just run the bar, so the bar's open a lot more often.
Would definitely be very interesting. What we try and do.
Yeah. Or honestly, we could have it. It could be more of a more open kind of thing where people do jobs where they can do them. Like the guy who's like the main gun guy, like he'll be like, "Hey yo, brother that runs the bar, we're gonna go sell some guns. Close your bar down. We got a shit to do."
We got a job to do.
So yeah, like one of those things where like, yeah, they have specific jobs, but like the gun guy could run the bar for a day, or the bar guy could help the gun guy go get guns and sell them.
Yeah, like I said, I think once we have, you know, the people in here, you know, talk about what our plans are, we'll figure out, you know, the rules and all that mumbo jumbo for the next iteration.
Yeah.
We'll see who's not taken and who is taken, shit like that. I already talked to this guy. Already talked to this guy.
Come here, you cowardly bastard!
Why is Alex talking about he needs sauce?
I don't even know. I think he's trying to build up fucking base or something.
Fair enough.
I don't know why.
Oh, you should definitely kick some of the people out of here. Like, oh, who owns this? I do.
Yes, you own it. I don't know why.
You want me to kick some of these people out? Like Rose or...
Yeah, you could kick Rose out because she doesn't really come in here. Or she doesn't really actually at all.
Yeah, Rick something, whatever his name is.
Oh, leave her. It's a
her?
girl.
Oh.
Leave her and she's chilling with fate.
Okay. Yeah, like if there's anybody in here that hasn't been here in a while and is slightly maybe not trusted.
Yeah, all these people in here are like people I'm not sure, cause like Fate is obviously doing her own thing, but I don't know if she is actually gonna do that or not yet. So
fair enough, there. Right. Yeah, Rose definitely isn't, and I would not trust her to be in a group. She does her own wacky thing and likes being in control, which she can do her own thing, but if I was running a group and had her join me and then she tried taking control of it, I fucking kill her.
yeah, I don't know. People have their own ways of fucking playing their characters and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Which I mean, go ahead, do it, but
do it.
yeah, but like fucking Lonely Roads, I watched a guy beat another guy's skull and he was running a bar, and I was part of this group where we sold like drugs and shit like that to like people, and like sold drugs, guns, kind of illegal contraband in this town. And fucking one of the bar had a bartender that found the stash and started using it. So he took him out in the street and said, "You don't fucking touch my shit or my group's shit." And then she started freaking out and like, and then started calling for the police. And he went, "You know what? Fuck you!" And he fucking hit her across the head, killed her with a bat.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's pretty gruesome.
Yeah, it was fucking cool though. And to join the group, you had to get jumped in and shit like that. It was great.
Had to get jumped.
Yeah, you had to get jumped in. You had to beat the shit out of the nuke guy. So, like 3 of us would sit there and like punch them until they knocked out.
Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of your initiation. Which mobs have a tendency of actually doing that too, because everyone that's in a mob family isn't technically a part of the family. You know what I mean? Because mobs kind of run like businesses, so some people who are more lower in the business aren't aren't normally like family. That you still consider part of the mob family. They're still part of your family, but they're not, you know, blood. Makes more sense. I don't know. But yeah, we like later on if we like have a couple people want to join or something like that, or like let's say in the prologue, a couple of us die and we want to come back when the actual apocalypse starts. That's how we can get in. Is through being like initiated and kind of like shit like that.
Yeah. Before we can speculate, we gotta figure out the lore and all that stuff and build our characters around the lore.
Oh yeah, definitely. But you know,
if
you can still get basic lore.
Yeah, if anything, that's what we're all waiting for, is waiting till
Yeah. I bet you it's gonna be because the fucking the deer disease didn't exist until 2018, I think, right? So, yeah. You could it's most likely after 2018. So.
Yeah, Ransek was talking to me about it.
Yeah, because that's because I remember that year I couldn't eat venison because the deer that like were up north in Michigan were fucking rampant with it, so we couldn't trust the food.
Damn.
Yeah, shitty. I love venison, and couldn't eat that year. Sucked. I mean, some deer I think still have it. There's still like herds of deer out there that are spreading it, but it died down a decent amount because the virus or infection or whatever it was is a not sustainable one, so it ends up killing the host before it can spread.
The Last of Us. The Last of Us 2.0.
Yeah, well, I mean, The Last of Us, that virus was a fungus that sustained that like protected the host. Very opposite to the zombie deer disease. That one just started killing the host, causing it to not eat until it died. Or, you know, the infected patient or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, it would just start starving them. But yeah, scientists did do some testing out though. Theoretically, if it mutated the right way, it could make them extremely hungry, and then they could gorge themselves to death, which would, I guess, technically make it more kind of oriented to the zombie apocalypse. But they wouldn't. Most likely, if a human got it with the like the virus making them want to gorge themselves to death, they wouldn't eat human meat. Or at least it wouldn't be their first option, because they're still cognitively there. But, you know, theoretically possible, I guess, maybe.
Stay hungry, my friend. Stay hungry.
Get hungry. Stay hungry and unmad. Stay hungry and unmad. The world will not be kind.
You won't save me, you bastard! Now I've got you!
Or it could have been like Boston or some shit like that.
Got it!
There's mobsters all over the place, actually. There's mobsters in Canada that would smuggle booze into like America. They would give it to like Canadian mobsters would give their booze to like American mobsters, and they would sell them in speakeasies.
Good old Prohibition era.
Yeah. Which would be kind of funny if we built a speakeasy. That's what we're gonna call like the bar, the speakeasy.
The speakeasy.
Yeah. Welcome to the speakeasy. Grab yourself a seat and have a drink. Welcome to the speakeasy. Grab yourself a drink.
shot.
Tonight we're celebrating and we're shots on the house. That'd be kind of cool if we like run around to different groups and we're like, hey, we need shipments of booze. Do you have any? And if you do, we get. Go around buying booze, guns, seeds for drugs. Grow weed, collect mushrooms.
We have mushrooms.
Hmm?
In the iteration.
Are they adding mushrooms back?
I don't know. As if they do.
Yeah, if they do, we'll sell mushrooms and shit like that. It most likely not though. Most likely it'll just be weed, which is perfectly fine. People will buy it. We can sell it for like, I don't know, 1 bud for a nail.
1 bud for now.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it depends on how much people want to sell the seeds for. Be like, hey, we buy the seeds for 100, then we do the math out of like, hey, we get this many buds per plant, which means we would make this much money.
Stay planning.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry for being slightly annoying. I just like planning shit out, kind of. So I like doing. So when the iteration actually comes out, we can do it more smoothly, and it seems more like legit that we're these actual people doing these things instead of like we're like, you can have that beer for like I don't know 5 cents this time, but then next time you come over it'll be 20. Just gonna set price right off the bat. Which yeah, maybe will change, but it'll be more like kind of smooth.
Smooth as a
Smooth. Yeah, also because the thing with fucking mob families, you don't have to like create connections with people really fast. Oh, I'm gonna head out, but
Alright.
I'll see you later.
There you go. Someone's kicking my ass.
Never seen the light, old fella.
Get him, boys.
Get ready, get in busy. Never seen the light, old fella. Never seen the light, old fella. Never seen the light, old fella.
Kicking my ass.
Never seen the light, old fella. Never seen the light, old fella. Too easy. Never seen the light, old fella. Never seen the light, old fella.
Can you stop saying never seen the night? Oh, so Jesus Christ. That's alright.
See that fella over there? That's right,
Yes,
Nicker.
definitely.
Man, we all wanted it.
My papers are in order, as you yourself can see.
What the fuck?
Got you!
Now we're gonna be like. Running away. Yes. Yeah, alright. Hold up.